live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Freedom Homestead.
Hello, hello.
I'm Jack.
I'm Tangie.
And
you're in our kitchen.
Yeah, glad to have you join us. We're going to give people a few minutes here to get with us.
Yeah. And we're going to talk. We're going to talk about our awesome weekend and how I finally got to hug Jen and Zach Stivers. And I am so
We
excited.
had such a good weekend. Such
We
a
did.
fun time.
Yes, we did.
Just to make sure. We got, who's with us?
We have Shelly. Hey, Shelly. We have Stepping Back in Time. I love their channel name. I've said that before. Because when they open on their videos, they say, and we are stepping back in time. I love it. Hey, Jennifer. I've been meaning to message you to see if you've heard anything back from your biopsy. Hey, Mandy. Hello, Laura and Lisa. Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening.
Do we sound okay? Is everything working all right on everyone's end?
Yeah.
Just kind of let us know.
There's Little Acres. We got to meet them, which is funny because they...
She says not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Little Acres.
Yeah, we finally got to meet them,
Finally got
too.
to meet him. Both of them,
Both
very
of
nice
them.
people.
Yes, they're just across the way, just across town.
Yeah, I have a feeling we'll be able to spend some more time with them.
Yep.
And because they are close by, so that's good.
There's
That's good.
Stringfield. We got to meet them too, which was very awesome. Hello, Bonnie. Hey, Rick and Alicia. And there's Ethan from 180 Degrees.
Hey, Ethan.
And we have a lot of friends joining us. We got some from California and Washington State. Hello,
Very
Tony.
Nice, very cool.
Yeah. So we hope. Oh, and there is. I'm guessing is this Jess and Maya or one or the other? Thanks for hanging out.
Hey, Roots and Refuge.
Roots and Refuge, along with VW Family Farms and Holler Homestead and Art and Bree.
Sow the Land.
Sow the Land. They all have made their way back from California, right? From the
I think they were in San Francisco.
the Baker Creek. Yeah, super, super cool.
Yeah,
it's Jess. Hey, Jess.
Yeah, because we've been watching some of their videos from their trips. And,
Yeah.
That looked
cool.
like a really cool gathering, a really cool time out there.
Yeah.
That would have been a heck of a trip.
Well, thank you, Jessica. Very, very sweet. Hello, Bro Farms. And Misty, hello. And Tammy.
Did you see Overlook?
No, I didn't.
Overlook
Were they?
Valley Homestead is with us.
Oh, hey, awesome. Awesome. That's another
Misty,
channel that we got to
Tammy.
meet. So, yeah, it is. Oh, hello, Amanda in Oregon Homestead. So, yeah, we went to the Heartland Homesteaders Old-Fashioned Picnic.
Yeah.
It was in Grand Rivers, Kentucky this past Saturday. And it was a very nice gathering.
It was.
There was delicious food. There was a whole...
Oh, there were tons of food.
Whole hog that had been smoked.
Yeah.
There was burgoo. There was boudin. There was all kinds of salads.
Tons of desserts.
And there was southern caviar, which tasted like it was made from homegrown.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who made it, but it was amazing. It was very, very good. Oh, and there's Pine Knot family. Got to meet them.
Yes.
That was so awesome.
Well, the food was great, but yeah, we got to meet a lot of people. There were some people that we had met before.
There's Max. Hey, Max.
Like Two Family Homestead.
Met them before.
But there were so many that we had not met, and that little picnic gathering, and there was a very good turnout for the first year. I would have been extremely pleased if we had done something like that, and 80, 90, almost 100 people show up. I would have been super pleased with that. But
Me too.
we met a lot of people.
92 people,
We met a lot of people.
Yep. Southern caviar, it's like Texas caviar if you've ever had it. It's black-eyed peas, onions, peppers. People put different things in it, and it's got like a vinaigrette that goes in it, and it is so good. You can either eat it as a salad or you can eat it like with chips. like tortilla chips. It's really, really good. I love it.
Yeah, Pine Knot Family Farm. It was great to meet you guys. Man, I hated that it was kind of over really, well, it seemed like just as we were getting started really meeting people, the day was done.
Yeah.
The day went by so fast. So I wish we would have had more time to spend and talk with each one of the people that we met. Pine Knot. I don't know. We're gonna miss people if we start naming them off.
Yeah, don't get started.
Well,
but I want
was
to say,
gonna-
Did you realize that Tasha from Pine Knot was the one that made Ray Ray's cake? The really pretty
It was
with
beautiful.
the pink.
It was
We didn't
beautiful.
eat any of it, but it sure looked beautiful.
It was very beautiful.
Yeah, it was very, very cool. Hey, Leap of Faith. And then I also wanted to say hello to Arrow Ridge. They came over from the Stivers thing. It was funny because we have the TV facing over here because we had to get everything set up. So we were like wanting to make sure that we caught everything from the Stivers live stream. Hey, Brianna. We are doing good. We've had a busy day today, but it's been a good day. So
We've been very busy.
Yeah.
I am exhausted.
I know.
And I don't feel like I've done anything, but really I have.
You did a lot of physical labor today. I did a lot of mental labor today. I worked, if you don't know, I work from home. I am a social media manager and marketing director for realtors. And today I was taking a class. I took a webinar class, which I will be happy to share some free information for those of you who own a business page on Facebook or Instagram, but they are getting ready to do an overhaul and change the algorithms again. Their Facebook newsfeed is getting a whole new overhaul, and that means that in order to get for an organic reach, we're gonna have to change things up again. So anyway, so I was taking a class on that. And
Strong Enough to be in Homestead. That's another channel that we met this weekend.
Yes, it is. So now my brain feels like mush.
Yeah.
I feel like if I tilt my head to the side, my brain is going to come out of my ear.
I think they're the ones, if I remember right, his name is Shannon, and he's the one that donated the hog, for the picnic this past weekend.
Very, very cool. Hey, there's Keto Country Homestead.
And if I was thinking correctly, which I wasn't, we were too busy still trying to socialize and meet people, but there was so much food left over. I should have went over and said, hey, let me give you let me give you $20-30 and bag up a whole bunch of that pork. Let us take it home.
I know.
But
it
man,
was so good.
It was good. The sauce was very good.
I didn't have any of the sauce. I was trying to keep things low carb. Even though I didn't start my day low carb, I was trying to keep my meal low carb.
So the Macs are asking us what is our next place to travel to?
Our next place that we're planning on going to is the Stivers Homestead's harvest celebration in November.
The harvest celebration, and it is in Kentucky as well, kind of right smack dab in the center of the state.
Yep.
And that's, I believe, in November. We got to go to the Hootenanny, which was awesome, up in Michigan with the Pratt family. And this past weekend, we got to go to the Heartland Homesteaders old-fashioned picnic. That was great. HOA, we're gonna have to miss this year's
November
HOA.
2nd, that's right.
Yeah, so we're not gonna make it to Homesteaders of America in Virginia this year.
Unfortunately.
We love going, and it's multiple days.
Yeah.
So you do get to spend more time kind of meeting people.
Yeah.
But there's so many different demonstrations and speakers and stuff, so it's still super, super busy.
It's busy, but it's awesome.
I think the advantage we had is because we worked the conference, and so after the conference was over, we were still there with some of the core people.
We got to be for the after party and the pre-party and the post-party.
Well, we were there a day or two early, setting everything up,
Yeah.
so we got to hang out with everybody a couple days before, then during the conference, and then like a day after the conference, we all got to go to Joel Salatin's farm.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just we got to spend a whole week with them.
Yeah. Now, Tammy Hansen said, I wish someone in the Pacific Northwest would have a gathering. I know that is the ultimate goal for Homesteaders of America is
Yeah.
that they want to have regional conferences. However, you can do a get together, have a get together,
Yeah,
be
you
the
can.
facilitator. I mean, like, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, but it can be done. And this weekend, you know, like we said, there was almost 100 people that came. There was a lot of work as far as like getting the word out, you know, arranging, you know, people to be there for the sign up, and you know, you need some help, but it's
Yeah.
totally doable.
Yeah, because like you said, Homesteaders of America, they want to be regional. They want to have regional conferences in different areas. They're trying to get to that. I mean, they're
Yeah.
not. They're just not there yet. They're trying to grow where they can make that possible. But like Daniel Arms, he's out in Oklahoma, and that's kind of an area that isn't reached as much as well. So he had a meetup. He had a big meetup and gathering with some of them out there. So that's just what's going on here this
Yeah.
past weekend. The Stivers Harvest Celebration. I mean, people are just kind of. It's just happening.
Yes.
You know,
Absolutely.
the trend is growing. The movement has started. I don't know what you want to call it.
I know,
but
and
it
it's
is
really
cool.
exciting. Yeah, and I'm really grateful to the ones that have gone through all the work for the ones in Kentucky, because they are easier for us to get to, and it's cool to meet other homesteaders that are close to us. So anyway, it's a lot
Sorry,
of
I'm
fun.
missing a bunch of the comments.
I know. So Stivers have shown up to the party.
Arrow
Woo-hoo.
Ridge, Simple Grower. Hello.
Yep, Southern Blessed Homestead
Yeah,
is
Stivers
here.
is here. Man, it was so awesome to meet Zach and Jen.
Yes, it was. And Southern Blessed is here.
Southern Blessed. It was
Yeah.
great to meet them too.
Hey, Simple Grower.
I did get to spend a lot of time talking with Mac, and
Yeah,
he's an awesome
super,
guy.
Yeah, well, him and Patty both are just awesome people, and y'all should go check out their channel and look at their garden.
He's got a cool garden.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
It is so nice.
yeah.
And then of course Kentucky. Where'd it go? The chat. Kentucky Faith Haven Farm. I got to meet Carol and her husband.
Yeah.
Carol doesn't have any videos on YouTube, but she has a very active
She's on Instagram
account.
a lot. Yeah.
And she and I have been following each other. I don't even know how long. But anyway, she came to the picnic, and I knew she was coming, but I didn't know when she was going to get there. And so I was standing there talking with somebody, and I just kind of looked over my shoulder and caught a glimpse of her. And then, I mean, I did a double take, and I ran, and I like pretty much
Yeah.
pile drived her. I didn't mean
think
to
you
do
scared
that.
her.
But yeah, I was just so excited to see her. So that was so much fun.
Man, there's so many people showing up.
I
This
know.
is awesome.
It is awesome. So, yep, Max Happy Homestead, which we
Keto
said
Country. I
hello.
don't know. I'm missing a whole bunch of people.
Life in the UP,
Home
what's
Free
up?
RV.
Yes.
Life in the UP.
Tammy,
Yep.
that's okay. That's okay. I mean, you will need a way to get the
Yeah.
word out.
Hey, I'm
but
sorry. I'm sorry. We're missing saying hi to everybody. We get excited talking about stuff, and then next thing I know, we haven't been reading the comments.
Yeah, but Tammy, if you can contact some people maybe that are on YouTube or have some sort of social media presence, and just say, hey, I'm thinking about having a get together. You know, would you help me promote it? You know, whatever. It can be done. It can be done.
Well, I think when
Hey, Trish.
Stringfield Ridge, they kind of told us out there this weekend when she had the idea of wanting to get a get together. Leap of Faith Homestead said we're gonna help, and then so they started collaborating, and then was it Gemini Homestead started helping, and then the Strong Enough to Bend donated to
We'll
Hog.
forget
and-
if we
yeah.
keep going.
So I mean, some people started donating Hog, then other people started donating, and then they started finding a place. So it was just
Oh,
a
there's
big
Francine.
collaborative
Yeah,
effort.
we got to meet Francine and her husband Bill. They're
Yes,
the ones
from
Chicago. Yeah,
Chicago.
that was really awesome.
Glad they made it home. I'm
Oh.
assuming they made it home, or I don't know if they're still on the road traveling.
It really is an awesome community. And I can't remember who I was telling. on Saturday, but I'm just like, I cannot imagine that any other community on YouTube is as tight knit as the Homestead community. And I'm sure I'm wrong, but I just don't see how it's possible.
Here's something that's weird. I don't know, if you could just show up at a picnic, not really knowing any of those people there, and then immediately feel like you got a whole room full of friends.
Yeah.
And then when you start
or family that you just haven't seen in a long, long time.
I mean, instantly, everybody there has something in common. Mm-hmm. It's all that homestead mindset, wanting to be more sustainable, whether it's, whatever it might be, growing food or just whatever it might be.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's very cool.
It is. Melissa, you are so sweet. And Jennifer, the people from Chicago, that is Francine Kupek. That is
Christina from Rhode Island.
Oh, hey.
That is a state I've never been to.
Me either.
But that's cool.
Let's see. The homestead mindset is such a community mindset. It really, really is. I mean, we're the community. If you're sick, we'll bring you a casserole, or we'll offer to clean the house.
They did get back home to Chicago.
Good. But yeah, it's awesome. I mean, and truly, we have seen people in our community go through a hard time. I mean, we've experienced that where we had a difficult time, and people just rallied around us. Mm-hmm. And how can we help? And don't even tell me how I can help. This is how I'm going to help you. And it's awesome.
Yeah, immediately felt like family.
Yeah. Little Feet. Yep, it would have been awesome if you could make it. Hopefully it will happen again. I told Tracy that if she needs any help, if I'm able to help in any way for next year, I would love to pitch in.
That'd be cool.
Hey, Cliff.
And I think there were some people that were planning on coming that at the last minute they couldn't, and that happens too. Yeah. Anytime you're going to have a big gathering like that, that's going to happen. But if they have it again, I'm sure even more people will try to show up.
Yeah. I must have missed where Carol said. I know Carol's having some problems with her asthma. Let's see. We're in Somerset, not too far, but had no one to watch my mother.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I know. I was kind of expecting y'all to be there, stepping back in time. Hey, Myrna.
To be there.
See, just kind of.
I gotta get up at 3 a.m. Okay, good night, Leap of Faith.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, Leap of Faith. Good night.
So, anyway, we had a blast.
Yes, we did.
It was a lot of fun. It was kind of a quick turnaround because we just drove in that morning and kind of stayed till that afternoon, till 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. We ended up getting back home. Well, we had to go by my parents' house, pick up our kids, and then we visited with them a little bit.
Wait a minute. You forgot the cool part. We stopped in Cadiz, Kentucky, and ate dinner at a silo.
Yeah, we did stop and have dinner on the way back home. And,
it was, what was it called?
Triplets barbecue, I think.
Triplets barbecue.
Yeah.
But let me tell you this, though.
We didn't plan it. We just stopped to get gas, and we said, well, let's go over here.
Well, first we went, so it's one building, and then the silo's on the back. The front of it is a hamburger place, or at least we thought it was. So we love hamburgers. If you've watched our channel for any length of time, you know hamburgers are our thing. And so we went to the hamburger place, and I can't remember what it's called. I am not kidding you guys. We go in, and they said, "Do you have a reservation?"
You're like, we'll
Don't
come back some other
you
time.
burgers?
So,
and I was like, no.
Yeah, so anyway. We went around back, and there was another restaurant in the back side of that area. It was a giant silo. It said barbecue, and turned out it was awesome.
It was delicious. It was very good. We split. It was called the Barbecue Sunday.
We split a meal. Mm-hmm.
And it was like cornbread on the bottom, baked beans.
Here's something funny.
Brisket.
I gotta tell this.
Coleslaw.
I gotta tell this.
Dear.
This is funny.
Oh dear.
So the whole reason we stopped was to get gas.
Good night,
we were
Jess.
almost on empty. So we pull in to get gas, but we saw best burgers in town, so we pull in there first. Don't go in there, went around back, ate barbecue, enjoyed that so much, got back in the vehicle, got on the road and took off. We never got gas.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we completely forgot about getting gas. So we're like, oh, I hope we'll make it to the next town.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We made it. But
we made it, but it was close.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
We got food on
Tracy.
the mind and forgot about gas.
But yeah, so that was really interesting. But yeah, then like you said, we got the kids, hung out with the family, then came home and we all crashed.
Yeah,
we all went to bed.
We probably
were so
got
tired.
home 9 or 9:30.
Yeah, and then of course we had. One thing that you guys don't know is that was it Friday or Saturday?
Our washing machine.
Our washing machine broke. Now, this has just been the craziest year for us. So yeah, so the washing machine breaks. It's on spin cycle, and then all of a sudden, if it sounds like it is going to fly apart. I mean, even my son was like, "What's happening?" And
Yeah.
so I text him, and I'm like, "I don't know what's happening, but the washing machine sounds like it's possessed." Sorry. And
Here
so
you go.
I know. So we have a guy that anytime we have an appliance that breaks, it's beyond our.
Hold up.
What?
Stringfield Ridge said Cada's is where Higgs Rock Farm, who gave the hunt, lives. You know, the deer hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry.
so that's okay.
I saw deer hunt and I was distracted.
Okay, so that was Friday night, wasn't it? Friday.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so we have a guy that anytime something breaks beyond what we are skilled to fix, we call him. And he said, "You have a Samsung front loader, right?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I already know what it is. Don't even have to come out there." And he said, "So if you have one, I'm warning you." He said that the thing that, he said there are 3 knuckles on the back of the drum. And he said, and those are notorious for breaking. And when one breaks, you have to replace all of these mechanisms. And he said, by the time you get the parts, and then you pay for labor, you could buy a new washing machine. So, so Saturday night.
Duct tape her hands.
I know.
Yeah, she's
okay.
gonna put my eye out.
I'll finish my story and then I'll tell you another story. So anyway, we found a washing machine on Facebook Marketplace, and
Ooh.
we went and picked it up, and
Hold on.
it's working really good for us.
Pine Knot just asked if I duck hunt. I have never
Only
been
on
duck
Nintendo.
hunting. I've never been duck hunting, but that looks like fun. I mean, I've quail hunted.
Good night, Tracy.
And I love dove hunting. And I want to say dove hunting seems like it'd be really similar to duck hunting, just a whole different setting. Our dog is, something's in the backyard.
Rob from Little Acre says he works on them every day. But yeah, so
long story short, Facebook Marketplace, we found somebody selling kind of what we were wanting.
a top loader, yes. I
Yeah.
saw Tim said buy a top loader. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I did. As a
So-
matter of fact, when we got our front loader, which was like 7 years ago, I had a couple of friends who had front loaders, and they're like, "Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get them. They're trendy, but they're junk." Well, we got a good deal on one, so we got it. And yeah, and as soon as this thing breaks, I'm going back to a top loader.
Yeah, so that's what we got, and we got it used, and we got it a lot cheaper than having to go buy a new one.
Yes, and it's brand new.
But I think it's only a year old.
Yeah, it's only a year old. Okay, so the funny story I was gonna tell.
I'm catching up with things here.
Okay, so
Just don't poke my eye out.
I won't. Okay, so the funny story I was going to tell was when I was in junior high, and I don't even remember exactly what grade it was, but I had to give a presentation in front of the class, and I'm not kidding. I'm standing up there, I'm giving my presentation, and everybody starts laughing, even the teacher. And I have no idea what they're laughing at. And I'm like, what? And the teacher's just kind of laughing, and he goes, nothing, go ahead, keep going. I said, okay, so I'm continuing on with my thing. Everybody starts laughing, and I'm like, what? And he said, do I need to tape your hands down by your side? And I was like, what? And then I realized they were laughing at me because...
My sister does the same thing. My sister...
If I can't move my
cannot
hands,
talk
I
with-
can't talk.
Yeah. You don't buy
There's
Samsung
Homestead
or
Dad.
LG. Homestead Dad,
Hey,
hey.
Homestead Dad.
How's it going?
How's the baby? How's Mama? I bet everybody's doing it. He's so cute. His pictures, love it. Love it, love it. Just hit 99 subs. Oh, that's so exciting.
Stepping back in time.
Oh, Farmer Meemaw's here. Hey.
Farmer Meemaw.
Yeah, what brand is our washer? Our new one? Is it
The new
GE?
one is a GE.
Yeah,
It's a GE top loader. It's also one of those newer ones, so it's really weird because I'm still getting used to how it can just put a little bit of water in there. Because it doesn't even look like the water's touching the clothes. So we're hoping it will clean them.
Yeah.
So far, it seems like it is.
Overlook Valley said they liked our outtakes that we added to the video. See, here's the thing. Every time we do that, what happens is we kind of know what we're going to do, but then we just kind of let it take its own thing. So he'll talk and stop, and then I'll talk. But then sometimes, like, we're not sure who's going to do what. So that's what gets us in trouble.
We kind of do that a lot, and then we just edit it all together. We're like, we'll just edit it later. Well, every once in a while, she leaves some of that in, and that seems to be what people like watching.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I like to see when people mess up.
What was it when we got back from the Hootenanny? Didn't we do that with the Pratt family video?
Maybe so. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's the one where you said, hello, what? You said, hi, everybody, we're something Homestead. You changed our name.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I don't even remember.
We're a family homestead or something.
Yeah.
I think that's what you said.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Pete. Pete was also there at the picnic.
Little Pete?
Pete's
little homestead.
Not little Pete. He's very tall.
Nah,
to be little.
yeah.
Yes.
That's like calling somebody tiny that's a big football player. No,
Yeah.
he's a tall guy. Yeah.
So Shauna says comes from an Italian family, so we talk with our hands a lot. I don't have any Italian in my genealogy that I'm aware of. It's mostly Scottish, Irish, German, and English. So I don't know.
Your whole hodgepodge of stuff.
Freedom Family Homestead. It was something like that.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It was
I don't
funny.
even know. I can't talk without my hands either. Are you Italian? Nope. Not Italian. I had a thought and then I forgot. Don't you hate when that happens? Now I remember what I was going to say. Okay, so we were watching Stiver's Homestead, and they were talking about movies they like to watch around Halloween, which Jen said her favorite one is Hocus Pocus. She watches that all the time. And then Zach said something about The Burbs. I don't know if that's a Halloween movie or not, but I realized, I'm like, they mentioned a movie I've never seen. And so they're like,
never seen that?
I don't think so.
I've seen that.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to watch that and see if it's...
Is that with Tom Hanks?
Yes.
Yep. So
see if it's one that I can add to my movie quote dialogue. See, y'all were talking about another channel the other night that has a guy that is so funny. I was going to watch their channel, but I can't remember the name. Can you remember? Was it Squirmy and Grubs, maybe, that I was talking about?
I don't think you've talked about them.
I think it was.
Show.
I think it was Squirmy and Grubs.
I don't know.
I think it was. Yeah, it's
or maybe Cog Hill.
Oh, it may have been Cog Hill.
Might have been Cog Hill Farms.
He's really
Jason,
funny. He's very entertaining.
The dancing farmer.
The dancing farmer.
And he's hilarious.
Good night, Jeff. Thanks for
He's got
out.
his big pig Peaches, and he's got all the characters on his farm, and he kind of keeps them doing stuff in the videos, which are a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it may have been Cog Hill Farms because he is funny. He really is. He is a character.
Yeah, he's a lot of
seriously. Fun. And I was telling him,
and that's somebody we haven't met yet. I mean,
know.
actually in person. So
we actually, what was it? I think you and I were watching one of his videos, and I was like, he has done his channel so well that it's like you're watching.
Yeah.
A show. Like the way he does the episodes and everything is awesome.
Pete wrote a song about homesteading.
Oh yeah.
Which is really cool. It's really cool. They sung it there.
The project manager.
But it's really cool. I don't know if anybody has actually recorded that and put it on a video at one point or another. It should be. But that's a really cool song about homesteading, and it kind of tells a story.
It does.
And I love songs like that.
The Cog Blog. Yeah. Yeah, so it was Cog Hill. I guess that was.
Yeah, and speaking of songs, Runaway Homestead.
Yeah.
We talked about them last week too, but if you go to Runaway Homestead and listen to the song that he wrote about traveling and meeting other homesteaders, because that's pretty cool too.
Okay, so they've got the whole song on the Overlook Valley's channel.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so go to Overlook Valley Homestead, and then you can hear that song in its entirety. But it really, it's so good, like, and it's so true. Just really what the homestead community or the homestead individual homestead stands for.
So go check it out.
Very, very good. Let's see.
Yeah, Overlook beat you to it. They already put it on there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Little Acres, I'm hyped up on Mountain Dew.
Have you seen the Biggest Little Farm docu-movie?
I believe we have. I believe we watched it.
Seen that.
Yeah, we watched it on, is it on Netflix?
I don't.
Can you look it up on Netflix?
Maybe.
I was surprised how the stuff that you can look up on Netflix that's almost just home movies.
Oh yeah, I love it. I think my favorite documentary that I've watched on Netflix was The Magic Pill. That's a fantastic. It even has Joel Salatin. I had no idea that he was in that, and then I'm watching it, and I don't even think I was looking at the TV, but all of a sudden I hear his voice, and I was like, oh, Joel?
Oh man.
What is he doing?
Here she goes again.
What's he doing on my Netflix?
His voice is like butter.
It was so sudden.
That's funny.
No, you're the only crush for me. You know that.
No, but you do recognize his voice. It is
Yes.
very recognizable.
I'm glad that Cliff mentioned that. He said, get your gas tonight because it will increase by 25 cents in the morning.
It already has around here.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
I haven't been out
Because when I
outside
went
today.
I had to go pick up some stuff, and I had to haul a lot today. It was almost like moving furniture all day long. And when I went into town, what did we get gas at? $2.19.
$2.16.
It was $2.16. It was $2.59.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Oh boy.
So yeah, it's going up.
Well, like you
Anyway.
said, calm down, Tangy.
Anyway, why the increase? Probably because of that big oil refinery that got blown up in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I think Iran attacked a oil base over there.
Yep. Oh, is Myrna still here? Myrna is one of our friends.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron. She lives in Canada, and she watched my most recent grocery haul, and she said that she's always amused by the price difference between what we pay here and what she pays in Canada. I could not believe the difference. So we pay, which I just paid $1.88 for a gallon of milk, which is the first time I've paid that much in a long time. They pay, I think it was $4.55 for a gallon of milk.
Man,
A dozen eggs was something like that.
crazy.
I mean,
That
it
is-
was, and then chicken was like a whole lot more. It was
So where's that at?
shocking.
Where they're
That was
paying
in
that
Canada.
much? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that was, oh, there's Myrna. Yeah, that was just crazy. And it really is, it's cool to see
Oh, you're welcome.
the
Pete.
difference, what people pay. But yeah, I was just, yikes. let's
Shauna's in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Yeah, Bandy knows, yeah, because she's also in Canada. See, I pay almost $6. Eggs are the same. Chicken is $6 a pound. Phew. Need more homesteaders. Absolutely. We pay $3.09 for milk in Central Arkansas. Your milk prices are awesome. Yeah, I mean, in most stores in one town, is 98 cents a gallon. And then I shopped at it in a different town, but one close by, and it was $1.88. But still, yeah, I know that that's a good price.
There is a channel that we haven't mentioned yet that we got to meet for the very first time, and that is Nathan Sampson. Sampson
Yes,
Farms.
Sampson Farms.
You actually won a door prize from him.
Yes, I got a $25 gift certificate. And so I have placed my order,
Yep.
and I'm anticipating is it called a dibble or a dribble?
It's a honey dipper.
No. That's two different things.
Oh, well, that's one of the things you got.
One of the things, it's like a dibble or a dribble. I can't remember which it's called, but it's what you use to plant, and it gives you the depth. So I got one of those, and then I got a honey dipper.
Whatever you call it.
Yes. So very, very excited. I love
He does
handmade things.
If you
Love
check out
it.
his channel,
Dibbler. Thank you, Francine.
He does woodworking. He also raises quails, and he talked a little bit about that. I got to spend a couple of minutes talking with him. He's down in Tennessee near Reelfoot Lake. So, cool guy. Iraq veteran. So, enjoyed talking with him.
Yeah, we love our vets.
Yeah. And, man, it's just... On the way back home, I got to thinking, I never really got to talk to so-and-so. There were still several that we never even really got a chance to spend much time with.
Yeah. Stiver said, so crazy, we had Ray Ray's birthday party yesterday, and we gave out about 100 eggs total to everyone that came. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. I can't wait to get my own chickens. Cannot wait. And I work for realtors, and they really try to keep their finger on the pulse of the economy because their living depends on it.
Well, Nathan's got me thinking about quail now.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, no.
Let me tell you something.
No, we're going to get chickens. We're going to get chickens, but I also am thinking about quail now.
I have never been opposed to quail. Give me all the animals. Give me all the animals.
But you want your chickens.
Chickens first.
She wants her chickens.
Chickens first, and then yes, but no.
I was mentioning quail as not a substitute for
Okay,
chickens.
but listen.
Don't take it as a substitute for chickens.
Linda, listen. Okay, so during the picnic, Nathan goes up and he is giving a talk about quails. And he was talking about how they're very easy to take care of. They're very small. They don't take up a lot of room. They don't eat very much. How their eggs are, they lay a lot of eggs. And I whisper,
this sounds good.
And I whisper over to him and I said, I've even seen where some people keep quail in like the little dog igloos. And he says, I have no interest in quail. Then he has a private conversation with Nathan, and then all of a sudden he wants quails. Now, I'm not complaining because this same man was converted to a homesteader when we went to the first Homesteaders of America conference, which I still say HOA is saving one marriage at a time. But so now I'm like, okay, so now we're gonna get quail. Okay.
I gotta tell you, no, we've always been wanting to garden and wanting to start expanding growing our food, and you started baking your own bread and doing more things ourselves. But when we went to Homesteaders of America, I come back home a homestead believer. Not only...
It's like, my wife's not crazy.
No, not only did I see all these people talking about it and demonstrating how it can be done,
yes,
that
it's
not so impossible, and that you don't have to be an expert and a specialized at one thing or
and
another.
you don't have to have acres and acres of land.
People can do it. And then just the friends that are now our family. I think some of them are like
Our
family
by
to
choice.
us. And they just became so close to us. It's just like,
Hey, two wild onions.
yeah, made me a believer.
No, we are not going to be at HOA this year.
Not this year.
Not this year.
But we are trying to hit as many of the homestead gatherings as we can. Yeah.
Tired of manna.
I think the Stivers were saying that it's
Good
going to be
reference.
about an 8-hour trip for them, and they thought they didn't realize it was that far away. It is up in Northern Virginia. Front Royal area, that's kind of the northern Shenandoah Valley, so it's very up there in the northern section of the state.
Beautiful, beautiful part
But
of the state.
it's over a 10-hour drive for us.
But the good thing is you are going at like peak leaf season, leaf changing season. So it's
beautiful.
well, the last couple of years that we went, the leaves were just starting to change as we got there, but they were like almost totally changed when we were on our way back. So it was very awesome. Of course, we stayed a week later because we vacationed while we're up there. But yeah.
Farmer Meemaw's still upset about not meeting us.
I know. It's because we were going to go to the Deep South Gathering back in March, and then we changed our plans at the last minute, and she went, right? Didn't you go, Farmer Meemaw? Because it seemed like we were going to get to meet there, but yeah.
The first year we went, the first Homesteaders of America, after it was over, we went into DC and we toured a lot of the monuments, the National Mall, and that was awesome. And I think some of the other families did too. A lot of them got together and went as a group. We just kind of took off early on our own because we had some other places to hit later. And then
people to visit.
And then the next year, we got to the day after, we all hung together and we all went over to Joe Salatin's farm.
Yes,
but then we also went to Mount Vernon. And Mount Vernon's awesome.
Oh, the shindig. That's what it was. That's
the
right.
shindig, the one that Roots and Refuge had. Yeah. That would be a cool one to go to also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to go. Oh, and I'd love to see Jess again because when I saw her at HOA, I kept thinking, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah.
And then people kept talking about Jess, and I'm like, she looks familiar, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. But the thing was, I was not following her on YouTube. I was following her on Instagram. So that's where I knew her from, but I just couldn't put it together. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I started following her last year after we left Virginia. So
yeah, we saw her a lot at HOA, and I was talking with Luke. I was talking with M.I. Gardner, and she come up and wanted to interview him, and she's doing her whole YouTube thing. And I'm thinking, where do I know her from? She looks familiar, and people were walking by, waving at her, and I'm just like, yeah, people know her. And then I realized, oh yeah, she's very popular.
yeah, her and Maya and the boys were there, and it was like,
yeah, I was overwhelmed. It was kind of an overload.
It is.
Because you're meeting literally hundreds and hundreds of people.
Yeah, and it was funny too because Tracy from Leap of Faith sent me a message this morning, and she was just like, "I'm sorry, I really wanted to spend more time with you. We just, I just didn't have the time." And I'm like, I know exactly what you mean. I know it because working HOA, you see all these people, and you want to spend time and get to know them. But there's so much to be done that you just don't have time.
Two Wild Onions Homestead says they have some pepper seeds from Mount Vernon. That's really cool.
Yes, I loved Mount Vernon.
If you get a chance,
so neat.
If you're able to, go back on our channel and not now, but go back on our channel and watch our video of visiting Mount Vernon.
Yes.
Because we actually got to interview the gardener.
The gardener, yeah, like the head guy.
He was the head guy, and we interviewed him for a few minutes, just talking about some of the things they do. So that was cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was probably one of my favorite places in Washington, Virginia to go to. That was really neat. I loved the orchards, and they had so many things going on. I will say that the actual touring of the house was disappointing because they move you through pretty quickly, so you can't I'm a slowpoke anyway, and I can just sit there and stare at something forever.
Well, the house is neat.
The house is neat, but they kind of make you go.
But the rest of the
push you through
property,
pretty fast.
the rest of the property, I think, is maybe more of a highlight.
I would agree. I mean, as much as I love historic early American architectural detail, the gardens, the orchard, I mean, they had like espaliered fruit trees that lined the outside and side of the courtyard, and it was just so cool. And then there was like a whole like farm, like in a valley kind of, I guess where they raised the animals and
Good
stuff
night,
like that.
Tim Beverly.
Good night,
Thank
Tim.
you for joining us tonight.
But yeah, it was very, very, I loved every minute of it. It was so neat.
Another meetup place that we would love to go to would be the Big Baker Creek Festival in Missouri.
Again. Oh no,
We've
we
never
haven't.
been.
We've been to
No.
Baker Creek, but no, we
Yeah.
went right after the festival, right?
We went to Baker Creek.
It was right after.
We went out to Missouri to visit some friends, and Baker Creek was about an hour away
Mm-hmm.
from where we were going. So we went, and we hit it. Honestly, we hit it perfectly.
The best time. There was nobody there.
There might have been 10 people
Mm-hmm.
at that whole place. We had the whole place to ourselves.
Yep.
Who-
And the
who's-
old, what is his name? The old guy, the old man that has the ratty old hat. Dave? Is it Dave?
I think his name's Dave. Yeah, he's got the big white
Yeah,
beard.
you see him on all the billboards, on their catalogs, the website. He's all over the place. And
He must have spent 2 hours with us,
yep,
just private touring us all around. He even took us
where they
He
did
took
the
us back in the back and showed us sorting out the seeds and the machines and the labelers and just how the whole business works.
It was so cool.
And like I said, there's no way we would have been able to experience that place with 10,000 other people there during
Right.
that big festival. I want to go during the
Yeah.
festival just to be around everybody, but it was awesome to have that place pretty much to ourselves.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Hey, 1870s. We just watched your video that you put out today.
Yeah.
That was cool.
You was eating some, was it a moon? Not a moon pie. It's
No.
a moon cake. A Vietnam version.
Yeah. It was very, very
Or
cool.
Vietnamese version.
Oh, cool. Blue Ridge Prepper said their son is working as a tour guide at Luray. We went to Luray a couple of years ago. That was a really neat.
Yeah. Who said that?
Blue Ridge Prepper.
Yeah. We did a tour at Luray.
Hey,
was
Rocking Sea.
it 2 years ago?
2 or 3, yeah.
2 or 3 years ago, we toured
Yeah.
Luray, and the guy giving us the tour was very good, very
He's
nice.
very good.
He had been to Mammoth Cave before too, so that's our territory here. So we kind of talked about each cave and compared notes and stuff. And
Yeah, it was really neat. I think one of the cool parts of Luray
they're different though. They're
was
very different.
the organ, the pipe organ.
Yeah.
That was pretty neat.
Most people either think that's really cool or they're like, don't do that in a cave because you just don't do that in a
Yeah,
cave.
well, it's a touristy. I mean, it's not preserved like Mammoth Cave is.
Yeah.
The way they do things.
It's the
is
first
totally
cave I've
different.
ever been into where there's absolutely no wildlife. There's not even crickets there, and then I found out later why.
Yeah, yeah.
I also
it was-
found out why there's no algae growing all over the rocks, even though it's lit up
Mm-hmm.
like a mall in there. And they told me why. Now
Yeah.
I know why there's no
Oh,
animals.
and what was that one thing you walk? Okay, when you're in Luray Caverns, there's this one place. It's the reflecting pool. Is that what it's called? Oh my gosh, that was so stinking cool.
It's beautiful. It looked like glass.
Yeah, that was really, really neat.
Just a pool of water and the lights reflecting all the stalactites and formations. It's beautiful cave.
Southern
Beautiful
Bless
cave.
said they loved their family vacation at Mammoth Cave. Very, very
Well, cool.
They're close to, y'all are close to Carter Caves, yeah. Yeah, anytime you guys are
They're close to
planning-
Carter Caves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's northern Kentucky.
Anytime
So-
any of y'all are planning on going to Mammoth, let us
And
know.
I've never been to Carter Caves. I really like to
Me and
go.
the kids can come up there.
I'm a caveman. Y'all know me. If y'all followed us anytime at all, you know, I used to be Jack the Caver and she was Tangy the Caver's wife. But if we're on vacation traveling and we go by a well-known cave, we're stopping. We're gonna go see it because all caves are different. They're unique. They're cool.
Yep.
There are no two caves alike. They are completely
They have their own
different.
personalities and
So
everything.
let's not get me talking about caves. We
Oh,
could go way
I
too
missed the
long.
last part of Blue Ridge's thing. They said, got any good cave jokes? He's got them for days.
I don't have any good jokes. Although the punchlines are pretty rock solid. But cave humor is the lowest form of humor on earth.
They're nothing but dad jokes. That's what they are.
They're pretty much dad
They're so
jokes.
corny.
Yeah. Did you know the bottomless pit's poisonous? Just one drop will kill you.
Hey-o!
And then a friend of ours, he was just like, oh, I love that joke. I'm going to use that. And he gets in front of a group and he goes, hey, did you know up around the corner is the bottomless pit? And did you know the bottomless pit's poisonous? Yeah. If you fall off it, you'll die. And we were like, that's not how you tell it. No. There was a reason no one laughed at you. It was
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I would do. I'm the worst about ruining jokes. Terrible.
All right.
Okay, so Stiver said, we love caves too. Used to do a lot of caving when I was a kid. I want to take the kids to Mammoth. I think they would love it. You let us know. Aaron said, did someone say cave humor?
Cave humor. Aaron knows some cave humor.
Let's see. We went to a privately owned cave called Sequoia Caverns in East Alabama years ago. It was very cool. Unfortunately, it's closed now. You got to come up to the Rocky Mountains. Oh, man.
We took the Holler Homestead to
my
Great
God.
Onyx Cave,
Yep.
which is an awesome cave to go visit too.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, when we lit the lanterns. And
Oh, yeah, that's right. Duh. Okay. Don't take these jokes for granted. You're so punny, Aaron. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. In Missouri, they ask if you've been to other caves in order to prevent spreading something detrimental to caves. Sorry, can't think of what it is. You are thinking about white nose syndrome.
Yes. And if you're crawling around in caves, you need to make sure you wash the caving clothes very, very good on a hot water cycle. If you just walk into a cave, just don't wear the same boots into the other cave. If you do, just spray them really good. Spray some Lysol or Woolite on them.
Because of the fungus.
That will kill that fungus and clean it, and then you're good to go into the other caves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually pretty simple not to spread it. It's very simple not to spread it. The problem is bats are spreading it like a wildfire.
Right.
And it's pretty much already spread from coast to coast. So poor little bats are dying.
Okay, I'm going to butcher this. Jennifer said we're not far from Makokita
In Iowa.
Caves. Been there twice and we still haven't been through all of it. It's gorgeous.
Makokita Caves?
Yeah.
I have never heard of that. I'm going to have to look that one up. In Iowa.
Let's see. Carlsbad
I didn't-
made me puke. Why did Carlsbad make you puke? That's kind of funny. That's a story I want to hear.
I love hearing that because I'm kind of sick of everybody talking about, well, we went to Carlsbad and it was really pretty. So that's kind of funny. Carlsbad made me puke.
Wow. Okay.
No, when people come to this part of
Makokita.
Kentucky to see Mammoth Cave, and then immediately they want to compare it to Carlsbad. Number one, you don't compare one cave to another, especially when one's out west and one's in the east. That's funny though. We joke about Carlsbad. Yeah, it's a beautiful, pathetically little short cave.
Stop it. My cave's better than your cave.
My cave's longer than your cave.
My cave will beat up your cave.
Yeah.
Hey, Homemade Home.
Carlsbad, never heard of it. I love it. Love it.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway.
Like 700 feet, it's not funny. Or is that 70,000? Nope. We're
So-
doing good, Homemade Home. How are you? Let's see.
So let's get back to our homesteading talk. We got into our we started chasing rabbits into caves. So.
Nothing. Does your cave have a mall and restaurants? No. There's a gift shop.
Not in the cave.
Not in the cave, no. No, this is a federally protected 7th natural wonder of the world. It is literally one of the 7 natural
It's a
wonders
national
of the
park,
world.
but it does have a dining room in the cave. They have quit serving food down there just a few years ago. I know Carlsbad put a dining room in their cave to be like Mammoth Cave, and I think theirs are still active as well. We anyway.
Myrna said, "That's hilarious, cave smack talk."
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I would like to go to Austin, Texas. There's a bridge. I think it's called Congress Bridge. And there's a big bridge, and there's probably about
Thank you, Jennifer.
5 million bats that live under that bridge, and they all fly out at night. It's kind of like watching the bats fly out of that other cave out west, that little bitty one.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. We keep talking about these
Yeah,
things.
we love the Holler Homestead also, Overlook Valley. They were the first people to come visit us at our new place.
At our new place, yeah. They were our first overnight guests.
Yes.
At our new house.
Yeah, we were still moving in, practically.
No, they came.
We had just got
like 3
electricity in the
weeks.
garage. We just got the garage
Yeah,
put up,
that's
and
right.
we just had electricity put in like the day before they pulled in. And so we had hookups for them.
That's right.
So with
That's
their
right.
RV. Yeah.
That was in 1982. You weren't even born yet, Jack. Oh, yes, he was. He was almost 10.
What was in 1982?
I don't
I
know.
don't know either.
Let's see. Let's see. We love them too. Got to meet them at Baker Creek Festival. That's so
They
awesome.
are awesome.
They are very sweet people. Very, very sweet people. We love them to pieces.
Yeah.
There's also a homeless guy with a pet chicken on a leash.
We're
just
still
down from
bummed
the
that they
bridge.
didn't
Wow.
pick Kentucky to buy and settle and
I
live.
know. I didn't even know we were in the running. I say we like it was all up to us, but they said on their reveal video
That Kentucky
that
was...
Kentucky was a strong contender, and
Yeah,
I was like, I would have
dang.
pressed harder.
I know, we really didn't
No
try
idea.
to sell it while
No.
they were here.
No, I was like, this is it.
I didn't want to seem pushy, but I guess I should have.
I know.
Oh, North Carolinians.
I know. And Little Acres, I took them to RNS. I took the Hollers to RNS. But yeah, I had no idea. They were like, it's so pretty here. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty. And we took them to the cave. Yeah, this is cool. But yeah, no idea that they were seriously considering Kentucky.
And my son shot a squirrel and we cooked it for him.
We ate it. We had bacon wrapped squirrel while they were
It was
here.
funny.
Yeah.
We have videos on that if you also want to watch our video with the Hollers visiting. That was funny.
Yeah.
Yes, Kentucky is awesome. I'm a little biased though, but thank you for saying that.
Yeah. Actually, no, wait a minute. Jennifer, remind me. Your husband's not from Kentucky, but he has family that's in Kentucky, or he is from Kentucky? I can't remember. I'm confused.
We've only got a couple of minutes left. Does anybody have any questions to kind of ask before we wrap this up? We just got a couple of minutes left. We don't want to go too long over.
From Illinois, has family by Louisville. That's right.
Cool.
That's right. Anytime you guys come visit, which I know it all depends on how you're feeling, let me know, because Louisville is
Louisville's
an hour and a half?
90 miles from us.
Hour and a half from here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Tennessee's not too bad either.
Tennessee's not bad.
Yeah.
Ain't bad at all. I'm a little partial to Georgia myself, and I know Georgia was also, well, that was a place they thought that they would consider. And maybe it was, I can't remember. But I think it was like their top running was Missouri and North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And I guess Kentucky and Virginia we're kind of in there also a little bit.
Yeah. See, I have family roots from Kentucky, but been in Texas for 4 generations. That is awesome. I've never been to Texas, but I love Texas just for what y'all stand for out there.
Yeah.
We love Texas.
I think there's also
If things ever get bad out here,
isn't
we're
there
going
also
to
a Texas gathering, a homesteaders
Yes.
meetup down there
yes.
as well?
What is it called, y'all? Something
don't know if
life.
they know about it.
Yeah. If you watch the Texas Boys, and there's some other good.
But I'm really
Grief.
glad
My
Roots and
brain's gone
Refuge was
blank.
with us tonight, because I would really love if they continue to do their meetup. was that called the shindig?
In Arkansas,
Yeah,
yes.
that would be a really cool one to try to get to go
Good
to
of the
next
Land.
year.
Thank you.
Good of the Land.
Good of the Land. Yes, the Texas boys
Good
went.
of the Land Fest.
Daddy Curbs, Lone Star Living, and I know there's other ones that I'm not thinking of right now, but
There's a town not far from here that's going to have their little heritage festival this weekend, and that's always cool to go to. They block off Main Street and have a little festival just downtown.
Let's see. Carol said, "Is it too late to plant any fall crops in this heat?" I'm actually waiting. I'm actually putting off planting some stuff because the heat is so awful. Yeah. So yeah, you
Lisa
can still.
says Doug was there last year.
When it gets a little bit cooler, Carol, you can plant peas, spinach, lettuce. I don't know. It's going to be kind of hard to time it though because you want it warm enough where they will grow, but with it being as hot as it is, it would not hurt to wait a little bit longer also.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I start planting.
Southern Blessed said, yeah, the
Radishes.
shindig was great. Next year will be even better. Where did everybody stay at?
Yeah.
How did that work? Did people stay in motels close by, or were there campgrounds? I mean, I'm just not sure how they had that.
Little Acres is so true.
I know Mac will know probably.
In Kentucky, we have 2 seasons. We have winter and summer.
Yeah.
We get like a week of fall.
I know.
A week of fall weather, then after that it's one or the other. Shauna, we're glad you're here too.
And we're going a little bit over.
Yeah.
We'll try to wrap up here in just a couple minutes.
Grammy Karen said they stayed at a nearby hotel.
2 good hotels, and there
the
were
campgrounds.
campgrounds also. Okay.
Okay.
So I guess we'll have to.
We just got to do our due diligence and research.
We'll have to
everything.
plan for those dates because I usually have to ask off well in advance. I mean, well in advance. Sometimes a month or 2 ahead of time.
Us 2 stepping back in time. Thanks everybody for showing up and hanging out and.
We do. We really appreciate everybody that has joined us, especially people that come over from the Stavers.
Yeah.
The people that we've met this past week.
Yep.
And then everybody else that has been joining us and chatting with us. We can't say enough.
Yeah.
It really means a lot that you just spend your time to
always
talk to us.
so much fun. Always so much fun.
Yeah, we're so grateful. We definitely feel blessed just that this door has opened and it has allowed us to meet so many awesome people.
Yep.
And that's why we want to go to these gatherings. It's great to actually meet you guys in person and just thank you first of all for just watching our channel and subscribing and just being a part of our life now. It's really fun.
And also like when people say, I watch you all the time, I never comment, and it's like, really? Comment, say hi.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And when we meet you in person and then we find out more about you guys, it's just, again, we met several channels that we had not heard of before.
Yeah.
Some maybe we had heard of, but meeting them, we were like, oh yeah, we've got to really start following these people.
Right.
These are our people.
Yeah.
And they're close by, and they're doing stuff that we want to get into. So we need to
Hey,
start
fun
learning
cooking.
from them.
Yep, absolutely. Let's see. I wanted to thank our moderators again for taking care of us when
We really appreciate you guys. Yeah.
we get some crazy people here sometimes. So thank you so much, Cliff, and thank you so much, Jennifer from Chaos and Grace. Be sure to check Chaos and Grace out if you enjoy gardening and homesteading and homeschooling and just being around someone who is so lovely. Be sure to check out Chaos and Grace. And
You taught her to make kombucha.
who?
Lucia.
Oh, Lucianne? Well, bless your heart. Do you know, okay, let me just ask you really quick. Do you make your tea in the microwave or do you do it on the stovetop? I get people are so upset. I'm like, if you don't want to make it in the microwave, don't make it in the microwave. Don't make your tea in the microwave. If it bothers you, make it on the stove. It's
She just did
okay.
that to make it quick for the video, and people really got on her about
I
that.
know. Well, I mean, we have a microwave. We use a microwave. No, it's not the best, but we do. And anyway, it's just so, I'm like, if you don't want to use the microwave, don't use the microwave. It's fine. Oh, cool.
Somebody
Sausage rolls are
last
popping.
week, I can't remember, it was hilarious. Somebody said, I don't use my microwave for food. And we're like, why do you have a microwave? And then somebody said, do you dry your socks with it?
Yes, they said,
It
do
was
you
so
dry your
funny.
socks with it? That was
so
funny. Oh my gosh, that was so great.
But I know.
Good night,
I mean,
1870s. She's in her apron. The first comment, you use a microwave?
Well,
Yes, and paper plates. I know, that's another one that people, oh my word. And it does not bother me when people have different opinions. That is totally cool.
it's fine.
What does floor me is, we come from a generation where if you don't have anything helpful to say nothing. Just keep scrolling. You don't have to share your opinion.
Our daughter's over here laughing.
Just back in my day. But anyway, it's just, but still, I mean, I'm like, it doesn't. And a lot of people, when they express their opinion, it's funny to me.
She's cracking up.
Because
over
they
here.
make it sound like I'm scum of the earth because I make a certain choice. And I'm like, you're really showing more about yourself than you are about me. So that's fine. That's fine. What are you laughing at?
It's okay to have a different opinion. I think it's totally cool. But you better not talk about it.
Yeah, guys, y'all have a blessed week too.
Oh,
Blue
hey,
Ridge
Raven's
Prepper.
Nature.
Raven's Nature was another one that was there this past weekend. Weren't they there? Setting
They
up?
were, yeah. She's the one that had all the candies and
Yeah,
breads
because
and
I
everything.
saw their T-shirts. and
Yep.
It's just so many people that was there. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was great meeting you too.
Yeah. Anything else?
I know we could seriously sit here and talk to you guys all
Yeah.
night, but you guys have an awesome week. We will see y'all next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have some more videos for you guys this week.
Well, you've already got a couple ready.
I do, well,
Yeah,
I
but-
do, but I don't know. Sometimes I make a video and I'm like, I don't know if anybody's really gonna care. Okay, so for example, you guys just tell me, since y'all are the people that are watching it anyway. I've got a Grove Collaborative order in, something that I had ordered, and I filmed taking the stuff out of the box. Is that something? Do you want to see what I got from Grove Collaborative? If yes,
That's your cleaning stuff that
that's
you
my
clean
cleaning
the house
supplies.
with.
Mrs. Myers has their fall scents out, which is like, they cannot keep that stuff in
I
stock
would
because
go
it's
ahead.
so popular.
Go ahead. There might be a few people that want to watch
Oh my
that.
goodness. Okay.
And the others don't have to. They can, yeah.
Francine said yes. Okay, and then I have a couple of days of keto eating.
Yeah.
Just this is what I had for breakfast
You
today.
know, I mean, we're a homestead channel, but we also just film the other stuff that's going on with our life, with your keto and your cleaning and just,
TANGI is correct. Good job.
yeah,
Yeah.
short for tangerine.
It is short for tangerine. Some tangies put an E on the end of it, and it's still correct, but I just never put an E on the end of mine. My parents did it with just the I.
Yeah.
Yes on the keto. Yes on the keto. Just do it. You know it's popular. I mean, I
Just
don't know.
put it
I
up.
haven't done an unboxing in a long time, so it's like a 5-minute video.
But we also got our, we've also got our autopilot review that we're gonna do.
True.
We also have, I've got to do an update on our compost bin and how our compost is doing.
Mm-hmm.
This is our first year ever trying to do compost, so we're gonna try to do some stuff on that soon.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we've got some stuff in the works. So yeah, we appreciate
Mm-hmm.
everybody that just follows along with us.
True fans want to see every aspect of your lives that you are willing to share. That's true because
Yeah.
channels that I'm fans of, I'm gonna watch whatever they put out.
Yeah.
So okay, all right. There will be a Grove video then.
So thank you guys again for watching, and
Grass growing.
we hope everybody has a great week.
Yes, you guys have a great week.
Yes.
I already missed you guys and we haven't even logged off yet.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all have a great one.
See ya.
Bye guys.